Welcome back to more Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Last time we finished exploring the Twilight River, so this time all that's left is the Formidable Oak. So Captain Olimar's signal's coming from somewhere inside that massive wooden tower? According to Louis, yes. We can't afford to waste any time. Onward! For today, I want 40 rock Pikmin, 10 yellow Pikmin, and 50 winged Pikmin. The Formidable Oak is a very unique area. If I had to compare it to anything, it would be the final trial from the first game, and that's more linear, without much to collect. That being said, the Formidable Oak has one very unique feature that sets it apart. Captain Olimar? He's out cold! And what's that thing doing to him? I have no idea. We need to talk to him, though. Let's hurry and bring Olimar back to the Drake. Did you see that? That thing ate Olimar. But maybe we can save him if we defeat it. We'll worry about that in a moment. First of all, I want the yellow Pikmin to dig up a data file, and over here, we have our first hidden mural of the area. Alright, let's charge all of our remaining Pikmin at this thing. Phew, he's okay. The Pikmin are behaving strangely. It seems they don't know which way to go. Then someone had better show them the way. I'll take care of it. Come on, Pikmin, to the SS Drake. Right. In that case, Yes, the captain and I will cover you. Okay, we can't ride the geyser while carrying Olimar, so we'll have to take a new route back to the ship. Command the Pikmin carrying Captain Olimar. The order of responsibility for commanding Pikmin is Brittany, Charlie, Alf. What is that? Could this be an ally of the creature we just battled? I think it's more than just an ally. It has the exact signal. Does that mean this lifeform is invincible? I don't know, but we'd best make our way out of here. Stat! Right, emergency retreat, but we mustn't forget about Brittany. It's invincible when it's transparent. Rescue Pikmin who have been absorbed by calling with the whistle. This is the mysterious life form. It'll chase after Olimar as we try to get him out of the Formidable Oak. This is a very interesting final challenge. On the first playthrough, I feel like this is a very overwhelming and stressful area. To be honest, given that I've played this game multiple times, I feel like this is actually a really fun challenge. We basically have to lure the mysterious life form away from the main group as we try to clear a path for the winged Pikmin and Olimar. I highly recommend using winged Pikmin to carry Olimar, by the way. You don't have to, but obviously it's a lot easier given that you can fly over certain hazards. You might also notice that the mysterious life form is immediately absorbing any enemy that we defeat, and it will also defeat any enemy it comes into contact with, so we can't actually collect anything more in this area. Any enemies that are exclusive to the Formidable Oak do not have to be collected in order to add them to the Picklepedia. Simply defeating them is enough. We want to toss Brittany over here because we want to lure the mysterious life form in a loop through this area. Meanwhile, Alf and Charlie are going to take the remaining Pikmin and work on creating a path. The captains will signal when it's getting too close, by the way. This could be useful. We have to transport Olimar. Olimar's in danger. So that's our cue to swap over and have Brittany go over here. In 2-player, obviously, in Deluxe, this would be a lot easier, though admittedly, the second person would not have as much to do, given that they'd simply be luring the mysterious life form in a loop, while the other player ends up solving all of the puzzles to create a path. Here we have a bunch of bridge pieces. We have another set to worry about, but we'll worry about that in a bit. We also have a wall over there that's actually an alternate route to our destination that personally, I don't like to use because there's a lot more enemies that way. In my opinion, it's a lot easier and safer to simply build the bridge. With that part of the bridge built, we actually want Brittany to reunite with the main group already because we can actually get Brittany and the winged Pikmin to safety with this much of the bridge built. For now, we want to go over here and take out this arachnode that'll get in the way of the winged Pikmin. That's actually really bad. Luckily, we were able to defeat it relatively quickly. And with that taken care of, we're going to round up our Pikmin and leave them over here. With just the captains, we are going to toss Brittany over to the other side in order to actually get her to safety. Also, I want Charlie in my squad, so we'll toss him over there as well in the meantime. When we swap over to Brittany in a moment, the winged Pikmin should actually be able to fly past this section even without the bridge fully built, meaning we can get them to safety a lot faster. That way we can basically deal with the rest of this area at our own pace without having to worry about being chased as much. So we want to go to this next section. Sure is dark in here. Let's follow those lights. The mysterious life form has a very interesting weakness. It cannot go into water, meaning as long as we position Brittany, and by extension the winged Pikmin, in water, it won't actually be able to reach them. Meaning they are safe and we can take our time. I highly recommend doing this just to make sure they're safe and so you don't have to worry as much about multitasking. So with that metal ball, we broke through this wall. We want to be very careful here because we also have another new type of enemy, the Shearwig. Like before, they fly, and I kind of want to bait them so we don't have to fight all of them at once, given that I find them really annoying to fight in close quarters because of the lock-on mechanic. Basically, a lot of times I find I accidentally lock onto the candy pop buds by accident, so we want to be careful not to do that. We also have another data file, and another little dirt pile to dig out. This should have some bomb rocks for us, which will be very helpful in establishing a shortcut. There's also another shortcut that we could have made, and I will point that out on the way back, but because of the route I'm taking, we actually don't need that shortcut. It's actually in the area with the bridge pieces. We will pass by it as we round up the winged Pikmin. But we want to blow up the wall that we passed by at the very beginning of this section. So with a bunch of bombs at our disposal, we want to regroup with the winged Pikmin. We have a little over half of the day left, which is great. The winged Pikmin actually didn't build the bridge in its entirety, so we'll charge some more over there. But yeah, we could create another shortcut here. Believe it or not, you can actually lock on and charge with the winged Pikmin to actually move this from the other side, so you don't have to go through the path with the bulb orbs. But because we needed bombs anyway for something else, it wouldn't have actually saved that much time. With this path set up, and again, we're not going to even go to the other path just because, in my opinion, it's a lot more annoying to get through there, I think we can get through here. We want to break that crystal and enter this passageway, which will send us back to the start. And we have our final data file that actually automatically pops up. If I can break down this wall, I'll be able to cut through this labyrinth and save myself some time. I wonder if there are any bomb rocks around. Captain Olimar. Following Olimar's advice, we do want to tear this down, so whenever we come back tomorrow, we'll be able to simply go through here and skip all that other area. It always makes me a little nervous when the bomb rocks start to roll like that. Also, before we leave this area, we also have another hidden mural on this part of the wall. With that taken care of, we're going to head to the area that Brittany went to. I'm pretty sure that data file is also in a slightly different place. I want to say it's under the mushrooms in the Wii U version. So a lot of data files were moved to be in plain sight in Deluxe to make them less hidden, oddly enough, other than the really hidden ones that used to have the hidden number code, and this version have more logs from Olimar. I want to leave the other Pikmin and Charlie by the entrance to this area, and we'll carefully navigate this with the winged Pikmin. So our main goal is to set up a bridge, using 2 sets of bridge pieces. The mysterious lifeform is up there. I really hope the winged Pikmin won't cross paths with it, so I want to make sure I'm with the group so I can call them ASAP. Even with the mysterious lifeform not being able to reach the winged Pikmin with Olimar, we still have to worry about them absorbing the other Pikmin. Though it doesn't immediately kill the Pikmin, the only risk to the Pikmin is if it actually catches up to Olimar, in which case it will actually become solid and kill any Pikmin inside of it. We're also missing a couple of Pikmin by the bridge area. I think I'll still leave them over here though, to be honest. We also have some light bulbs to set up as well to light up these plants to create a way across. I hope the winged Pikmin are safe. They are. I'm trying to make a decision here. This might be a little bit risky, to be honest, but I'm debating if I should have Brittany move over to this area. We have another set of bridge pieces here. Actually, I think it'll be better if we leave it like this. So we'll round up the second set of bridge pieces. Overall, this day isn't too bad if you know what you're doing, but on the first playthrough, I feel like this is actually a very intimidating area. It's very easy to stress out as you're being chased, but once you know the tricks, like it can't go into water, for example, it really isn't that bad. So with the bridge built, we want to swap over to Charlie, round up the yellow and rock Pikmin, and carefully make our way through here, making sure not to run into the life form. We want to light up the whole cavern. By the way, these plants do have a name. I think there's something like a Bluminous Stemple, if I'm remembering correctly. And we have one more light bulb over here, but the mysterious life form is in the way, so we have a bit of a predicament here. We're going to wait for it to move along over there. We'll toss the yellow Pikmin over along with Alf, and then we'll light up the final light bulb. So, now we have a path through the rest of this cavern. There's still a few more things we have to set up though. We want to use this set of flowers here to make our way to the other side, and we should have an arachnode, which we will easily take out with the winged Pikmin. And we also should have another little pile here with a data file. So we'll have the yellow Pikmin work on that. In the meantime, we'll have the winged Pikmin and rock Pikmin work on this wall, hoping that the mysterious life form doesn't get in the way. We also have this board over here. You can actually reach this with the winged Pikmin and a charge, and thus you wouldn't actually have to break down this wall in theory. But again, if any Pikmin do get caught up by the mysterious life form, you can whistle them as long as it's not solid. And with that taken care of, we have completed this area. We have completely opened up the path for the Pikmin. All that's left is to transport Olimar, but I'm actually going to save that for later, given that we are very quickly approaching the end of this day. Given that we also have to navigate around the life form, I think it'll just be easier to transport Olimar the rest of the way tomorrow. We also have to remember to call the Pikmin specifically and basically just drop Olimar into the water to make sure that all the Pikmin are actually in our active party here. And it's actually blocking the way here. Even if it can't hurt Pikmin directly, it will still definitely cause problems, so we want to quickly sidestep that. And the exit is actually right over here, just a bit farther to go. See, there's a light. We do want to drop down because, if I'm not mistaken, we should have a hidden mural somewhere around here. And that's the final hidden mural in this game. So with the path fully cleared out, we will start over tomorrow and try to carry Olimar the rest of the way, and then try to deal with the mysterious life form afterwards. So, because that's basically all we can do, there aren't any enemies to collect or any other fruits or items to find, we might as well call the day here. It looks like we cleaned out all of the edible matter in the accessible areas. From now on, we're going to be consuming our juice supply. If we don't find the cosmic drive key soon, get back to Kopai. This is great! We actually have a little bit of a juice buffer. So other than using one of our juices, our numbers couldn't change because we literally can't collect anything in this area, but we also didn't lose any Pikmin, which is great. Again, this is a very unique final set piece, having a much more linear area where you basically just have the gimmick of the mysterious life form going after you the entire time. And yeah, you can actually see that it runs into one of the spectralids here and defeats it. And again, it actually absorbs a lot of the enemies as well. Also, just to show it off, here's the other path. Again, you have this little section here with another wall that you can break down, but you have a ton of swooping snitch bugs in front of this area, and we also have a ton of sheer grubs, I don't remember actually, because I never take this path, if those are sheer grubs or sheer wigs in front of the other side of this wall. But either way, I just find it a lot easier to set up the bridge instead. And again, we didn't even really have to bother about that shortcut because we are simply going to use the wall shortcut next time to skip most of this area and try to carry Olimar through here. And yeah, we didn't also have to worry about the one wall here because we used the winged Pikmin instead. Again, the winged Pikmin are very overpowered in a lot of ways and can definitely make it easy to circumvent certain sections by simply going around certain areas. Also, by the way, if you drop Olimar in the water and don't have any blue Pikmin, you actually can't pick him back up. So, after calling the winged Pikmin in the water, we literally couldn't retrieve Olimar without actually getting blue Pikmin. But also, there are some candy pop buds here in case you need to swap out numbers, since you can't grow any Pikmin. Again, kind of like the final trial in that way. But overall, that was a very successful run of the Formidable Oak. In our attempt to rescue Captain Olimar, we encountered a mysterious life form that really seemed to have it in for him. It seems strange that this being would be targeting a Hokutation. Maybe we can find some answers when we get Captain Olimar back to the Drake. What do you suppose that strange life form even wants? That is unclear. It doesn't seem interested in our juice supply. It's peculiar how it's so focused on chasing Olimar. Here's what we're going to do. Alpha and I will distract the beast. Brittany, you grab Olimar and get him back to the SS Drake. Yes, sir. You guys be careful. Tomorrow, we're going to return to the Formidable Oak to rescue Olimar. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Pikmin 3 Deluxe.